Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Brombos. I am a blogger, I'm an author, and I am here today to help encourage other bloggers to do what I did last year, which is take the content that you have already created and use it to make a book, which is going to help you get passive revenue from your blog. It's going to help you build authority. And of course, most importantly, it's going to help you share your passion. Today, I wanted to get on and talk about one common thing that I get asked about all the time, which is how in the world do I find time to write a book? It does take a while to do a lot of writing, obviously, and you rightfully expect that it's going to take, a good amount of time to put together a book, and it definitely does. However, I want to let you know that as a blogger, whether you physically, write out blog posts and publish them on your blog, maybe you're a vlogger or a flogger, however you want to pronounce that, maybe you even just do a lot of live video. You can take that content and repurpose it and use that as the starting point, your first draft of your book. So it's very likely that you already have a lot of content and you have less work to do than you think you do. So want to bring that up first and foremost. Consider repurposing what you already have. For example, when I went to go write my book, I already had at least 7,000 to 8,000 words written already from blog posts that I could then take, edit, add more to, and use that as the backbone of my book, which is how I was able to write my book in 30 days. So it's definitely doable. Another thing that you could do, and I did a little bit of this, is when you take a look at what you want to cover in your book, you can actually think, oh, gee, there's a hole in my book. Maybe I need to add a chapter about this. And you don't have any content written, you can create that content. So say, you need to do a blog post on Thursday. You have no idea what to write about, but for your book, oh yeah, I want to cover this topic. So write your blog post about that topic. Get, again, that rough draft, your first ideas down on the page, incorporate it into your blogging calendar if you already need to create that content, or do a live video. Again, if you're somebody who does a lot of video, and then get the video transcribed, just get it out there. And then again, repurpose your content for your book. And then all you have to do is edit it. Again, add a little bit of information to it, add some examples maybe, and you've got a book right there. So it's a lot easier than you think. So just want to kind of put that idea out there that repurposing your content is the way to go, especially if you're already a content creator. Now, if you want to create some separate content aside from your blog, my biggest suggestion is to do what you need to do with every other important thing. How do you write your blog posts? You schedule time hopefully you schedule time into your calendar where you work on content creation. So I want you to do the exact same thing for your book. I want you to sit aside or sit down, figure out, look at your schedule for when you want to publish your book. Say you've got 10 chapters and you want to publish in 10 weeks. That means you need to write a chapter a week. So set aside time in your calendar, literally mark it off and say, this is the time that I'm going to spend writing such and such chapter, and just word vomit onto the page, get it down. You can always edit later. But also make sure that, for example, your friends and especially your family know that writing time is sacred. If you're really serious about getting your book out, you need to make sure you have the time to write. So really set aside that time. Again, make it sacred. Make sure that that's what you're focusing on, and that will really help you get a lot of progress. Instead of saying, oh yeah, I kind of like to work on this chapter this week, but I don't really know when I'm going to fit it in. Of course, if we don't prioritize it, it's not going to get done. So really protect your time. Set it aside and make sure that you're being efficient, using that time not to check your email, not to get on social media, but you're actively writing. So those are my biggest tips for finding time to write your blog, write your book, which again, you can kind of repurpose some content, maybe even write some content for your blog and put it in your book. If you happen to have more money than you do time to put together your book, definitely contact me, beth@bethbrombos.com. I do offer copy editing services, and we can talk about pricing for a package to produce a book for you if you would like to do something, if you have content, but you just don't have time to put it together. And the price will vary depending on how much you have put together, but we can definitely negotiate through that. If you are taking the first steps to put together your book, definitely hop on over to the link that is in my profile. It's blogger2author.com/download. There I have a free set of worksheets for you to help you get started on your journey. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd share it. Have a wonderful day.